kind of revelations on what you guys need to do to get this fixed?
Yeah,
on defense?
play good defense, you have to play good team defense, and it's been like one guy out of a gap here, missed tackle here. It's always been one thing on every play when you see that. And that's usually what happens when you have big plays like that have occurred. And that's the one thing you can't do defensively is give up those kind of plays for sure.
So how do you go about rectifying that?
One day at a time, one play at a time out here at practice, just emphasizing all the points, trying to make sure that we're doing are we doing everything the exact way? Are we all telling the exact same thing? Are we all on the same page? And then as a coach, you look at the whole thing and say, okay, am I putting them in the best position to succeed? And then if you've answered those questions, and then from there, you just keep working at it and trying to keep emphasizing the points that have to be done to win.
You mentioned having to get the guys to trust each other. Have you seen them kind of develop that now we're halfway through the season?
Well, I think they're getting better at each other. We've had a lot of different combinations in there, and we're trying to develop some depth. And I think as they get to play more, they'll become more cohesive as a unit. Like I said, the thing that's disheartening is the big plays, and those big plays have occurred way too often, obviously, for you to play any kind of consistent defense.
And Young mentioned some of the commitment level. Some of the guys he thought was a little bit lacking that last game. Have you seen that at all?
No, I haven't noticed that at all. I think maybe we have. Sometimes when you look at it, you always have to look at a coach at yourself and say, hey, did we give them too much? Are they doing too much? Are we asking them too much? Are they uncertain? Can they play fast? So you have to start narrowing it down. And I think one of the things you have to do if you want to play good defense is you have to discipline yourself to say, wait a minute, do we really need that call? Because if you're practicing something that you're not using, then you're doing a disservice to your players because they're wasting time and not getting reps at actually what you want to play. And so, you got to learn to. One thing we've got to do is probably do a little bit less and a little bit more.
What do you think of Deshaun Holiday's performance in his first game back?
I thought Deshaun was okay. He didn't play a whole lot of plays. It's the first time he's even had contact. It's the first time he's gone out since he got hurt. So he'll get better. Even today, watching today, much more confidence of what he's doing and how he's doing it. He'll play faster as he gets more secure in what he's doing.
What does he bring when he's at his top?
He's an athlete. He's an
Yeah.
athlete, and he can do a lot of different things in your package for you because of his skill level. You forget he started out as a secondary guy, got bigger, moved up around the ball, so he's not intimidated by being in space. That's kind of his world. A lot of linebackers, their world is when everything's in the closet, inside, and that's not his world. He's the opposite, so he does give us a chance to have a guy in space who can do a lot of different things.
You guys have been so thin at linebacker. How important was it just to have him back healthy so you can?
Yeah, I hate to even talk about it because we have been thin. We haven't been able to get some guys some breaks when we wanted to be able to get them breaks, not just in the games, but at practice sometimes to give them a breather. We are starting to get healthy back at linebacker, and having him back is going to be a big help for us because we can spell some people.
If you are able to get Jalen back, how big of a difference would that be in the pressure you can put on a quarterback?
Well, it'll help us a lot. Once again, Jalen's been out now for about a month, 4.5 weeks here, as of today, I guess. So, you got to be careful. How many snaps does he have in him? How fast do you push him? How much can you get out of him, okay? And that's just going to be, probably we'll have to wait and see at the game.
When you get a guy back like that, can it almost qualify as an unscouted looking away? Because guys have been watching your film for the last month. And you bring a guy like Jalen back, it's almost like a surprise attack in a way.
No, I don't think so. They've gone back. They go back and look at his previous games and stuff, and what he can do as a player. And he does give us a chance to do some different things than we've done before because of his skill level. Once again, we're being very cautious out here how much he's practicing because he's been out for a month or so, and so we never know what his conditioning levels obviously can be good because Coach Aloshi does a great job with those guys when they are not playing, but getting back, actually getting out there and hitting and bumping and doing those things is a little bit different than riding the bike and lifting and doing things that Coach Aloshi has him doing.
Thank you.